Hello everyone, this is Pankaj Desai, the co-founder of Upskill Digital Academy. I am here with my co-founder Nitish Sungad, and today we are going to talk about the world of digital marketing in the age of AI. So as you all know that AI has taken over our lives. Okay, we see AI everywhere these days. So this podcast is particularly talking about how AI has changed marketing. So we are going to talk in two parts. First, we are going to talk about a world where AI was not there. So how marketing was in those times, and then we are going to tell you how AI has changed everything. Okay. So to start with, Nitish, what are your thoughts on how the world was before AI and after AI?
Okay, so for that I would like you to give you some insights in the journey of upskill itself. So you see that we take workshops frequently, right? Now in a month we at least take 2 or 3 workshops. But before the advent of AI, we had to use one graphic for all the workshops.
Yeah.
Like you remember,
Yeah.
right? We had to design one graphic, and because of the we had to depend on the availability of the designer,
Yeah.
whether he is available, and if he is not available, we had to use the same graphic for. We have used. I think we have used the same graphic for almost a year.
Yeah, I think 3 years.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
2022, 2024, I think 2 years. We have
exactly.
used the same graphic.
And if we had some plan, we had to plan it like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, just for the design to be ready.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
now, like, I'm having a data analytics workshop on the first week of December, and I don't have to worry about the design. I can just tell you what to do, and you will put it in Chat GPT and get a very professional thing. It's not about graphic designer की ज़रूरत है कि नहीं, but it's in my control now. If I want
Exactly.
to take a demo session tomorrow on Monday, I can create a graphic right now and just spread it.
Yeah.
Right? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think you are 100% right. So this is not about replacing a graphic designer. We know that graphic designers do have a place in an organization, but what it is more like giving control. Plus, it is much more efficient. Like you said that earlier, we had to plan for a week just to design a graphic, and even in those times, we used to not get it on time. But with AI, we can get a professional design in just a few minutes, right? So that has been actually, and not just with graphic design, actually this has been true for even our videos, even subtitles in the videos, the presentations that we make for colleges.
Even landing pages.
Yeah, even the website landing pages. So both technical and creative is getting affected with the with AI. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think so in digital marketing, the timing is very important.
Exactly.
Right? Now, for example, if we are thinking, now if our leads are less, right, and we plan to run an ad, right? Now, before you had to go to WordPress. Like WordPress was the most easiest solution, but it used to take like 2 to 3 days there also. But now
Yeah.
I can directly use Chat GPT, give it a reference and ask it to develop a HTML, CSS, JavaScript code from there, and I can get a landing page. I can host it free, right?
Yeah.
Easily. So things are become more accessible, and the business person has more control over it, I think so. And one more thing is that the frequency of what we do in marketing, whether it is content or whether it is ideas, I think that has increased for us more.
Yeah.
And we can have a lot of perspectives around the same idea.
Yeah,
is what I
like I
feel.
remember we used to post like 5 to 7 pieces of content per month on Instagram, which is very very less, compared to what we should be doing. Even though we are from digital marketing background, even we couldn't, even after understanding the science and the logic behind posting more, we ourselves couldn't get into posting more because of the restrictions that we had of hiring a graphic designer, hiring a videographer. Okay, but with we have really scaled up content like hell. It means like we are able to post now 4 to 5 posts every day,
Correct.
as opposed to 4 to 5 posts in a month.
Yes.
So that scaling has really happened with the help of AI.
Yeah. And also one more thing, we started a careers board together in the field of digital marketing, and I think we had the same intention when we started digital marketing, that we wanted something that we could do free from our laptops.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you did not learn website because
Yeah.
you had to pay money something there. You started with SEO because it was free. You had to just go to Google and
Yeah.
just get the keywords. Right?
Yes.
Same thing here.
Yeah.
So I think that is what AI is doing for you, right?
Yeah.
You started with SEO because you could do it in, like, it was in your control.
Yeah.
I think that is what AI is empowering individuals. Like a college student can start his own agency, social media agency right now. I mean, he doesn't have to cater to big clients, but things like a small cafe or a small t-shirt shop can be his client, right? They don't have that much of technical knowledge. They don't have that much of accessibility towards internet and all. So he can cater to them. And I think so if we had this opportunity when we started, I think so we could have done a lot of wonders.
We have taken a workshop for one of the colleges in Belgaum, where our job was to teach them prompt engineering, and that is what we told them, that they were between the age of 18 to 20. So I told them that if you are planning to start a marketing agency, you do not have to now learn graphic design or videography to the core. Of course you need to know the basics to get even the AI thing right, but anyone can start now an agency. Okay, and I am seeing a pattern where a lot of agencies are getting shut down because a lot of content is moving in-house. Okay, like a brand, like we are sitting in this cafe right now. Okay, it's called Tea Toast in Belgaum. Okay, so earlier if Tea Toast wants to do some kind of marketing, they had to hire graphic designers and videographers. Why? Because the cameras were expensive, the graphic designer, they did not have any work at to a level where they have to make a graphic designer sit here for the entire day. So they had to outsource it to an agency. But now a lot of things are happening in-house because with just few people and with just few tools at a cheaper price, we can do a lot work in the world of digital marketing. And that's where I want to get into the little technical aspects of how AI has changed. See, when I got into digital marketing, the number one reason why I got into digital marketing is because of its capabilities to target the audience. See, now in the age of newspapers, in the age of radio, it was very outbound, in a sense that, okay, if I launch an ad in a newspaper, I cannot measure it. I don't know who has seen it. I don't know if it has worked. Okay, there is no feedback loop there. But what digital has changed is that this is the first time in the history of marketing in the last 10 to 15 years that we could measure a creative. If I put out a reel today, okay, whatever performance it has, it is not very subjective. It is very, very objective. Okay, we could have opinions on how my creativity is, how your creativity is, but ultimately a brand's desire is to get sales out of their creatives, whether it is directly or indirectly. And this is the first time in history of marketing that we can actually measure the performance of a creative. Okay, and when it comes to targeting an audience, okay, the reason why Google, Facebook and all such tools, even Instagram or TikTok, became the giants that they are, it's because of the capabilities they provided in audience targeting. Okay, because like I said, in traditional marketing you couldn't measure the performance, but Google became Google, Facebook became Facebook because they could help you target a very specific set of audience in a very specific age who are looking for a very specific product. And AI has made this platform reach a god mode, I will tell you. Okay, today if you post content, let's say now I am posting this, let's say if I convert this into reel, okay, if I am talking in Marathi, if I am using the words like Belgaum, if I am using the words like digital marketing, okay, AI is scanning the entire thing. Okay, it is scanning the words in your subtitles, it is scanning the words that you write, the text that you write in on your video or in the image. It is scanning everything and then deciding whom to show the reel. So if you are making a reel in Kannada, it will show people who are more inclined towards Kannada language. If you are making towards Marathi people, it will automatically show it to Marathi people. So that's how powerful the AI has become. Okay, and all the algorithms that you see, they are moving towards an interest based algorithm, meaning that it doesn't matter if you have 200 followers or 2 million followers. If your reel is in context with what the audience wants, your reel will be shown to people. Okay, and as a student who is planning to get into marketing, or a businessman who is planning to implement digital marketing strategies into the business, whether it's a small cafe or a Fortune 500 business, they are currently, I think, in my opinion, they are still not grasped the power of AI. Okay, they are using AI to automate a lot of tasks, which is good. But please understand what AI can do for you. If you are a student, understand how AI is going to help you learn things faster. The things that it took me 5 years to learn, you will probably learn it in just a year because of AI. Yeah. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, and we're not just talking like in the future this will happen, it is actually happening.
Yeah,
Even
it is
something
happening
like something very technical like running an ad on Facebook also. If you go to Ads Manager, some business founders are watching us. So before you had to give the specific targeting like Pankaj said, right? But now it is creating some options where you can, choose an automated audience, right?
Yeah.
And that is a very big proof of what he said that in future, not also in the future, now also it is giving me an option where I upload my creative, and because of the creative it will target the intentional audience, the intended audience. And I think I've seen it even in content marketing also. Now we create reels in SAP for SAP data analytics and digital marketing, and sometimes we have experimented where we have created some regional content, and it goes according to that itself. It goes to those people and immediately we start getting calls from the regional audience itself.
Yeah, exactly.
And we are not using any hashtags, we are not using anything.
Yeah.
It is going on its own. So I think so. And even if you see, now I think it's in a race where all these platforms are trying to be as AI powered as possible. You see, every day you're getting a new thing in Meta, every day you're getting a new thing in Google. So I think so, because that has been the intention of all these companies, because when they came with Facebook Ads Manager or Google Ad platform, it was simple that even a business person should be able to market his company. So I think for all the digital marketers, for all the business founders who are trying to market their business, it is going to be this, that all these Meta, Google, they are going to make the platform so simplified that you can put a prompt and the ad is going to run.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Yes, sir, definitely. In 5 years down the line, that is going to be the thing. Meta and Google, they have so much of data now. Plus, new data is being created every moment, not even every day. Every second, a new data point is created for them. So eventually, it is going to reach a point where you don't. Facebook ads will be a new ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Meaning that you will just put a prompt and AI will create the image for you, the video for you, the text for you. It is going to select a target audience. Okay. So here, as a businessman, your role would become how good you know about your own business, how good you know about your target audience. Okay. For students, it is going to become how good are you with the basics of marketing concepts.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the craft or the technicalities of launching a campaign is going to be taken care by the platforms or by the AI itself. So the earlier that work used to take 10 people, now it is going to take just 1 or 2 people. So what it will boil down to is how good are you with the basics of marketing, how consistent you are, how much you have interacted with AI to make full use of it, because AI is here. It's no more a bubble now. It's no more just a myth or no more just a rumor. It is no more just a futuristic tool. It is already here. So it's up to us businessmen, us students, us as people to, understand and use it for our own benefit.
Yeah, exactly. And to give you some more insights, recently I've been working on a tool called as Any10. Okay, exactly what you said, automating things and all. So I was very curious about this automation. I was very curious about workflow things and all. So I'll just give you a walkthrough towards it. So what I did is I used this tool and I connected my WhatsApp messenger to it, right? And I connected a Google Sheet wherein we had all our lead details, who has picked up the call, from which course it is and all. And I connected Gemini to it with the API key. Okay, very simple. It happened within 5 minutes, and this is completely free currently. And so what happened is I put my message in WhatsApp. I asked it, who are the leads who have not picked up the call? And this AI agent immediately told me that these are the people who do not. And then I asked it a more technical question, that what is the conversion rate of SAP FICO, what is the conversion rate of data analytics, so what do you think the reason? It answered me the same thing. So can you tell me what is this? It is like an office admin.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I've got an office admin to work for me, right? But again, why am I telling you this is because he told a very important point, that you need to be rooted with the fundamentals of marketing. See, I could connect all these things because I know what is my process,
Yeah.
right? So I and Pankaj had to do this process manually before, and then we could understand that this is what we need to connect with the AI. So if you are thinking that I'll directly start with AI and I will, experiment, it is going to take you a lot of trial and errors. So first understand the basics of marketing, how are leads generated, how does content work, right? What is a funnel? If you don't understand these basics of marketing, I don't think any AI tool is going to help you.
Yeah.
Right?
And not just with marketing, actually, this is true for any career
Any
that
career.
you're planning to pursue. Because, see, don't think that it is AI marketing and marketing are different. It is just you're using AI within marketing. So, already the processes that you do manually, you have to just think how I can automate this using AI. Some
think-
things will be automated, some things will not be automated, but it's you who have to figure out what could be automated.
Yeah, I think they should think of AI as an intern who is working for them.
For freely for 24 hours.
Yeah, freely for 24 hours. Think you have a team member, and so if I tell the team member, okay, I need to run an ad, obviously the team member is going to ask you, right, what is the intention of the ad, what is the target audience. So think of this like you're addressing a team member.
Yeah.
Right? So you cannot be vague, you cannot be, your intention should be very clear, and you need to know about your business more than that team member. So I think that is one thing. And second thing, Pankaj, I want to ask you, because a lot of students are seeing us, what are the AI tools that they can try for free right now?
Yeah, so see, there are many AI tools, and what I suggest is try everything. Okay, start with the popular ones, that is ChatGPT,
Gemini also.
Gemini, Claude. Okay, there is a Copilot, there is Perplexity. Okay, so there are many tools. Try everything. Everyone has their own taste. Everyone has their own
Comfort.
comfort of, and everyone have their own responses that they like. I personally like ChatGPT. Someone else might be liking Gemini. Someone else might be liking Perplexity. Okay, and every tool has its own strength and weaknesses.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be if and or. Okay, like when I create images, I take help of both Gemini and ChatGPT. Okay, and more importantly, these tools are free, and you can do a lot of things even in the free version.
Yeah.
Okay, so my suggestion is that currently don't think of which tool to go ahead with. Just experiment with any tool that you feel comfortable, and eventually every tool is going to become very good because they are working on making it as user friendly as possible.
Correct.
Okay, that is the goal. Only then it will be adopted by the mass audience.
One more thing I observed now when you told me, I think we know which tools to go because we have experimented with all.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That is how it is going to be.
So I think so now I see a lot of students who are completely restricted towards Gemini because Gemini is free, completely restricted towards ChatGPT. I think students should try all these things. And one more thing, I don't know if it is workable or no, but if you can take the paid subscription of any one tool, please take it.
Yeah, you can share it among your friends.
It's not a expense, it is an investment, you can say, because now these tools are very cheap.
Yeah.
Right? For example, Google also provided its membership for students. So whichever paid memberships you can take, Airtel gives Perplexity free, right? So try to milk the power of all these tools as much as possible so that you can make a decision in the future that how each of these things work, right? So any conclusion that you want to give these students or the audience?
Yeah, so my conclusion is actually simple. Start using AI, not only in the context of marketing, but in general. Okay, if there is any field that has been affected by the most by AI, it is marketing. That's what I feel. Okay, I have been personally into marketing for so many years, and I could see the difference. Okay, I could see the change in my process. I could see the benefits out of it. So currently, I am not in a mode to criticize AI because it is helping me a lot. Okay, and I knew how to use AI because I was first I knew the basics of marketing. Okay, and the moment the new tools were launched, I experimented with a lot. So my suggestion would be just that learn the basics of marketing and experiment with every tool possible and see the one that fits you the best.
Yeah, so he said about criticizing. So even I want to end with the same note that most of us think in the two extremes.
Yeah.
Right? That AI is a myth, AI is a bubble, or they think that AI
is going to change everything.
Change everything.
Yeah.
Just think about the middle part. Right? Be in the present. What you can do with AI right now, and just go with the flow. right? Don't go in the extreme. Just see what you can do right now with AI. And I think so. Yeah, he said marketing. We have also transitioned our careers because of that, only in content and all.
Yeah.
So, and I think marketing without AI also was that itself. You know, we had to be developing ourselves, evolving ourselves as marketers. So it's, if you are a marketer, it's nothing new for you. So I think so. Yeah, marketing demands to be evolving with time, and if you do not evolve with time, then you are left behind. So whether AI or not AI, this has always been the trend, and I think so. That is what advice I would give you: that go with the flow and take advantage of every opportunity that comes in AI. Yeah. So we'll be coming with more podcasts this way. Okay, last we had with data analytics. Today we had with marketing. So you can just let us know what you want to us to discuss, and I hope you're enjoying this filter-free and raw
Editing-free
podcast.
content.
Yeah. Thank you so much.